How many of you have entered a classroom at the beginning of the year, or the semester, or the block, with an anxious feeling in your stomach? Who doesn't feel a tinge of uncertainty as they find their way to a seat? School itself is a risk that we take every day. In order to learn, we are often forced to express ourselves, to take chances, to gamble. Nowhere is this truer than in the art room. Art is by nature a personal endeavor, an act of creativity that comes from within. For some, this also means that the arts can be an embarrassing or uncomfortable experience. This communication of private thoughts and emotions can be profoundly enriching within the usually cut and dry school curriculum. But it is only possible when a safe learning environment is established within the classroom, one where students are driven internally to express, share, and create. Because they are inherently personal, the arts provide a strong means for schools to activate and inspire students, to encourage self-motivation and discipline, and to help them discover the originality of their beings, the wonders and possibilities of life, the joys of learning, the satisfaction of achievement. Aren't these all things that we should strive for in education? Yet, are any of them possible without students' willingness to freely express themselves? I'm not saying that teachers need to be their students' best friend. Not at all. Rather, that a classroom where students are not embarrassed of creative expression leads to self-reliance and self-motivation. My high school art teacher excelled at this. Her classroom was always open and students used it as a place to congregate, to eat lunch, to chat. She was able to establish a comfortable atmosphere by allowing her classroom to be a relaxed space. You could talk, listen to music, and take breaks when you needed them. But with this freedom also came the responsibility to give your work the effort that it needed and to finish it on time. Students were agents of their own art education. Without the constant adult presence or the perpetual threat of punishment, they learned to self-motivate and take ownership of their learning. Ownership demands responsibility. It requires students to be self-directed learners. If the arts are naturally so personal, doesn't it make sense to be personally motivated to pursue them? Yes, for some students, art is scary, but a classroom that values community and responsibility can turn the most unwilling student into a self-motivated, self-disciplined, and self-reliant artist.